A group of Texas women is suing the state of Texas over its abortion ban. The plaintiffs all had planned pregnancies that they were told were not viable. The women claim that despite suffering, they called dangerous pregnancy complications, doctors would not perform an abortion. Fox 4's Alex Boyer has our story.
Inside a Travis County courtroom in Austin Wednesday, some of the 13 women who are suing the state over its abortion ban testified that they were unable to get abortions in the Lone Star State despite suffering what they called dangerous pregnancy complications. Here's some of what the plaintiffs said during a virtual news conference held last May.
The state's confusing new abortion law prevented doctors from treating me.
I was told that if I tried to discharge myself or seek care elsewhere, that I could be arrested for trying to kill my child.
Last March, the Center for Reproductive Rights filed a lawsuit against the state, asking the court to clarify what situations fall under the medical emergency exception in Texas's abortion ban. This is the first time women denied abortions have sued a state since Roe v. Wade was overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court. At that same news conference, lead attorney Molly Duane said the group is requesting a temporary injunction to address the issue of pregnancy complications.
People with pregnancy complications cannot be forced to the brink of death or made to go out of the state to obtain necessary health care.
Now you've got people who've actually had problems, who have specific episodes in their life, health issues that they can trace to something involving the statute.
David Cole is a constitutional law attorney who has been watching this case unfold. The lawsuit argues that the Texas Constitution protects pregnant people's health and lives, which includes the right to obtain an abortion when facing life or health-threatening conditions, as well as a doctor's right to provide that care.
The question the judge is going to have to answer, though, is how much can I take these individual stories and expand them to be a whole category of people? If this is a statewide law, it affects everybody in the state, and the judge is going to have a challenge on both sides of this case, trying to generalize from the different stories these witnesses are going to tell.
Alex Boyer, Fox 4 News.